Hello everybody, this is Jasmine Simone with Tanje Wellness. I hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday. I've had a wonderful Saturday thus far. Went for a run this morning and then I went to a yoga class where it was a power yoga class and I literally sweated my face off, and something I don't often do. I took off my shirt and was just wearing my my sports bra and doing my downward dogs and whatnot and my planks, and I was able to get into crow, which doesn't happen often, and I only had to put my right toe down once to gain my balance, and then back up I went. So that was a huge success for me. But at the end of the yoga class, the teacher had a little snippet, a little quote while we were all relaxing and our cool down. She said, the name of the quote I believe was "Nuggets of Inspiration." And I thought that was wonderful because that's really what I do. I try to find nuggets of inspiration throughout everyday life. And I did today. So I met with a client for the first time, and this was his first time seeing me. He had only seen a cuddler one other time, and that was last year. He said her name, and he asked me if I knew her. I said, "Oh yes, absolutely, I know of her. I've never met her, we don't chat regularly, but we're on the same groups, and she's incredibly inspirational and always available to help other cuddlers. It's really great." And he's like, "Oh, you guys all know each other." And I said, "Wow, you have to realize that we are a small group of people. There aren't very many of us out there. And so those who want to get to know other cuddlers, there are avenues to meet, connect, and share ideas and stories." My fiance and I were at a networking event, and one of our acquaintances said, "Are there any cuddlers like you?" And he was, "Oh, of course, there's lots of cuddlers like me. A lot of them have a holistic background or have different modalities. But as far as I know, I'm the only one like in this upper Montgomery County area." And she said, "No, but are any of them like you? Is there any competition?" And there really isn't any competition for me. And my dear friend, fellow life coacher, was sitting there, Visa Shamanuga, and she made a very excellent point. When you are so far removed from the cultural norms, then everybody kind of pulls together and we create a community. And when one person is successful and doing a lot of marketing and getting the name out there and building up interest and creating awareness, it helps the entire community and everybody within the profession. Because then what's the biggest struggle in business? It's getting your services out there to people, letting the masses know that this is available. And so for me, there is no competition. My clients I see regularly, I always tell them, go see other cuddlers. I refer them to other cuddlers. Whether they're far away, I try to meet and talk to the cuddlers first so I feel confident. Even in my construction business, I wouldn't refer somebody unless I actually knew them because my name's behind them. Same thing, I want to know the cuddler before I refer somebody to you to make sure you're legit. Because unfortunately, this business is not licensed and it is not regulated, which it should be, but it's not. And so I want to make sure that if I'm sending a client to somebody, that that person isn't doing anything else. So with that said, Cuddlist is probably the best, most well-known cuddle company out there. They have an online website, they offer online training. I think it's incredible that they have all of their cuddlers go through training. It's a great platform for cuddlers and clients alike, especially for the cuddlers, because they do have these groups for people to connect with. They have these groups for people to connect with. I was certified in Los Angeles with Cuddle Sanctuary, which was phenomenal. And one of the things that I loved about Cuddle Sanctuary, the in-person 3-day intensive dogs the intensive training, is that I was able to meet all of these other people who were doing exactly what I had been doing. And that was so incredibly exciting. The camaraderie that you felt with all of them, it was so exciting. We were able to talk about, and this is the first time I'd ever had this, we were able to talk about situations and experiences and marketing ideas. It was really an eye-opening for me, and it was the catalyst to start creating Tanjay Wellness and putting myself out there, not just going from marketing on Cuddle Comfort, but marketing to the masses. And now that's really my goal. I want to market to the masses, to everybody who doesn't know about this stuff, this service. The more cuddlers that come in, the better. I think it's incredible. I hope that there is some kind of licensing that helps to really regulate what's going on, especially with, I can't remember the name of the act, but it was FA, oh gosh, I can't recall it, but I'll put it down in the comments. So I just wanted to say that I try really hard to create a community of cuddlers here in the DC metropolitan area, in Baltimore, in the surrounding states, because there aren't very many of us out there. And it really matters. It's nice to talk to other people about it. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. Hopefully I get to go watch a movie this evening with Fred, but we'll see about that. Okay, love you, take care.